Hello and welcome to something that I probably haven't done in over a year. A haul video. Now, I don't just like doing haul videos for the sake of it every time I get a new set in or every time I get a Bricklink order in. No shade to people that do, it's just not the type of thing that I just want to do. I'd rather just spend the time putting that focus into other videos. But when I get something interesting or special, I want to show it off. So I recently did or received things from 3 different events, quote unquote, and I thought I might as well just show them all off at the same time. In order from least coolest to coolest, that's AFOL Day, which wasn't really that impressive, I'll blast through that quite quickly, Lug Bulk, and then Brickworld Chicago. So yeah, let's do AFOL Day first. AFOL Day, basically I got back from Brickworld Chicago on the Tuesday. That then upcoming Saturday was AFOL Day. So I didn't get a lot because as you will see when we get to the Brickworld stuff, the funds were low. Very low. The first thing I got was something which I need for a very quickly upcoming project. That being 2 grey base plates. If you don't know what AFOL Day is, probably should have started with that. It's basically if you're assigned with an official log, you can get 15% off on like, I think is it like 4 days, 3 days a year, something like that. So basically everything I got in this section was 15% off. 2 grey base plates, I needed them anyway, so I might as well get them with a discount. Next, a pad cup. Now, this is quite a standard pad cup. There's nothing super interesting in it. I'm not going to pour it out. Some bags I will pour out later to show you exactly what's in them. You know, the most interesting part about this is on the bottom, they let us, you know how pad cups have like the gap in the bottom with the little ring that this stud on the top fits into. For some reason on AFOL Day, they let us fill that gap and then tighten it up with sellotape. However, as you can see here, I used so much sellotape on the top of the cup that the store kind of ran out. They found some later, but in the meantime they said, oh, we've got this tape you can use on the bottom. So I've got some nice security tape for my custom pad cup. And I went with a group of I think 7 people to AFOL Day, and I was the only person who ended up with that tape. So that's fun. This video is going to be way too long, I can tell already by how much I'm rambling. A set. I did get, the last thing I got from AFOL Day, I didn't get a lot, as I said, quickly through this bit, was 1 set from a theme that I've never bought a set from before. Monkey Kid. Yeah, this is a set I've had my eye on for a very long time. It is the 80037. No one cares about set numbers, but for some reason they're read out in every single review. Dragon of the East. I just think it's a cool looking set, man. This may end up in a video. I've got some vague ideas of a video that could involve this later. So that, if I do make that video, it will not be till closer to the end of this year, because I've got a packed schedule coming up, which yeah, is not stressful at all. Now I'm adding this video to it. Yay! Cool set. Monkey Kid, it's cool, 15% off, might as well. They don't get it, Monkey Kid does not get discounted, so I had to get it 15% off. Right, that's AFOL Day, that was quick. Let's move on. I'd say let's do Lug Bulk next, but this camera is actually stood on top of my Lug Bulk box, so we're going to do Lug Bulk last. Yes, we are. We are going to instead do Brickworld Chicago. I'll wear my little badge for the Brickworld bit. That's the first thing I got, the badge. It wasn't the first thing I got, but might as well just wear it because I had it on standby. The first place I went to before Brickworld was a Bricks and Minifigs, somewhere that I have never been to before. I've never been to a Bricks and Minifigs before because they're not in the UK. Go figure. So you can see in the picture here, I went straight to the loose parts bin and had a lot of fun there. I'd initially filled up, I think it's small tub, medium tub, small bag, medium bag, large bag. I think that's the stretch. So I went in for the small bag first, because every time I go to a LEGO convention, no matter what, I'm always at the loose parts bin. You will notice this becomes a theme later on that I went to the parts bins. What I did was I went there, was starting to fill up the cup, and as I always do, same with the pad cups, I like to stretch it a little bit with Does the bag close? Does the lid fit on properly? 100% of the time, they have been fine with that and say, yeah, that's fine, whatever. Except until this time. So I filled up the bag, and there was a couple of bits, just like very teeny tiny going off the top, and it wouldn't quite shut, and the guy goes, sorry mate, you're gonna have to go bag up. I'm like, oh no, you can see there's gaps here, it'll fit in, it'll close. And he goes, nope, bag up. So I got the bag up. This is the medium bag. You can see, I did get this to shut. Now it's split open again and all the parts are spilling on the table. So that's fun, so I can quickly jam those back in here. I wasn't you can see the bag's also got a ton of rips in it now because of how tight this was, and it also had to go through a plane. But yeah, there's a couple of interesting pieces in here. I wasn't going for anything specific. You can see at the side there was a load of different colored stacked plates. I don't know, I can't see what that camera sees. I don't know how clear you can see it. But I think that there's a stack of like 8x16 plates in there, which always love big plates. So I got those up. I got a load of different tan parts. You'll notice tan parts will also become a large theme for a project I can't tell you about yet. Just cool parts. I won't pour this out because there's a lot in here. I'm just wasting time again. That was bricks and minifigs. That can go to the side. Here's the Brickworld bag that I got. This counts as part of the haul. Cool bag. And I was able to fit most of my stuff in it, except for a couple of things which I will show you as we go through. So let's dig through it and see what we get. This is actually a good thing to start with. This mint condition Speed Champions, oh my goodness, Aston Martin DB5 set. Basically, as part of the goodie bag, which is this blue bag, that is the goodie bag, you got a pick of like 6 or 7 sets, because I do already have this set. But this is a great parts pack anyway, loads of metallic silver, loads of cool grey parts, so I can't really complain, other than the box damage. I can say it didn't come like this. Again, the plane thing did that probably, or just my poor packaging. There's a lot of stuff in here that I don't really know what it is. There's like a bunch of different stickers and things and little badges and like, don't know what, like custom print, custom molded guns are in there. Loads of different leaflets for different things they have going on. Are these like bookmarks, or I think they're just flyers and leaflets for different things. I won't go bore you with all those. Another one of those. Yeah, it's another advert. Stress brick. Probably when some people were meeting me, they probably needed a stress brick, but that was cool. They just had like a little light kit in there that you can put an LED into. So that's fun. I don't light up many of my mocks, but I now can. So there we go. How cool. Don't know why I put this in the bag. This is my lay. So we made the joke that we got laid at Brickworld. Can I put that in the video? Yeah, it's going in the video, I don't care. Basically, when I was lining up to get this is also gonna be my Brickworld Chicago vlog, because I did film like half of one and then I kind of just gave up on it. So I'll just put the clips that I had into this, if that's all right. I was just stood in the queue to get the goodie bag, and nice young woman tapped me on the shoulder and said, oh my god, I love your shirt. It wasn't this one, it was my blue one. I think, yeah. No, it wasn't my blue one. Yes, it was the blue one. And they said, oh, this doesn't matter. I like your shirt. On Thursday, this was Wednesday, tomorrow night we're hosting a Hawaiian shirt tropical night. I didn't know this was happening. Apparently this was a predetermined thing. I just, for some reason, I wear Hawaiian shirts to every single LEGO convention. It's just become a thing and we're going with it. And said, oh, do you want to come along? I was like, of course I come along. The girl, by the way, was Jillian versus Reality. She's really nice. She was super cool. So that's that picture, that was the thing. Got this lay, pretty cool, nice memory. Oh, I'll keep it on, why not? Your information booklet about what was going on. Oh yeah, they just gave us some random parts, like some purple leaves. I've got a ton of those already, but that's cool, I guess. There are some other parts in here that I had already. Yeah, these ones. Oh no, I didn't have already. Some sand green leaves, which I would have been very excited about, if not for something that is in my lug bulk, that this will be pouring directly into, so that might be a bit of a hint for later. One thing I definitely need to show you is my brick badge. Also in the bag was another bag section. whatnot sticker, whatnot as well. This, I don't know if this is like a fridge magnet or a sticker or like a bumper sticker or something. I'll put it somewhere probably. It's cool. I should have organized this bag better. Right, I think I left my brick badge upstairs. 2 seconds, I'm gonna go grab my brick badge. This is the brick badge I ended up with. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's a nice round number. Total bricks for the brick badge this year. I'll read them top to bottom and where I got them from. Hello there. That was from Brick Tactical. Nice to have at the top of the badge, nice and welcoming. Brickworld 2023, self-explanatory. No, that's Sam Smith, self-explanatory. NTSS whips, if you know, you know. And then I got I had a badge that said I'm with stupid for kicks and giggles, you know. Another one from Brick Tactical, I don't like sand, funny. Recognised AFOL Networking Event 2023 and new attendee both came from the convention as well. And then I got 2 custom bricks from Shy Time Is My Time and Firebird Bricks, who were both awesome to meet for the first time. Next year, when I go, if I go, I think I'm gonna go, it's quite likely I will go. I definitely want to get my own bricks printed to hand around to people, because that's super fun. You may notice there is a large gap in the... You may notice there's a large gap in the side of this brick badge. More on that later, and why there is nothing there. Because something was there, but now there is not, and I will tell you why later on. Right, I think that is everything, and I can just get into the stuff that I bought. Yeah, okay, this is going to be stuff I bought pre-yard sale, and then the stuff I bought post-yard sale. There's no order to any of this. Yeah, this bag was just fill of hab cup, full of parts, and like a set price. It was a weird loose parts bin though, because each section had a large quantity of like the same pieces. Like this one I went to had a load, just like a ton of these long tan bricks. I don't want to count how many long, but they're quite long. So like that's like 1, 2, 4. One even had a print on it, which is like, I don't know where they got all these from to be like, as like a bulk bin, as well as like these long black plates as well. They were just in the bulk bin. That I paid for separately, but just I like all of green plates, that's fun. Wheels, and these things as well. That's that bag. We're gonna start rattling through this. More tan parts, another tan parts. 2x2 reddish brown tile, nice. Tan domes, secret project, nice. Tan windows, secret project, nice. Grey bars, you know. Tan arches, secret project. Tan 1x2 grill bricks, secret project. Tan hemispheres, you get the drill. Corner tan, see, yeah. I'm gonna make a massive mess down here. I don't know if the camera captures it, but it's just gonna be parts. I don't know why I got this. I think the bag was $1 and it's just got some fun, cool parts in it. Orange long plates. I think this was like 4 bags for $1, this bag. Metallic silver Technic pieces, sure. Blue Technic pieces, sure. I'm trying to build more Technic. Dark Azure grills. I know why I got that for a later video. Grey Technic, metallic silver Technic, grey Technic, dark azure. Okay, we're getting through the bags now. We're cooking. Sig figs, I tried to sig fig trade. I did it once. I did it once in the entire convention. Again with Shy Time Is My Time. His figure's in here somewhere. I only thought about doing sig figs very late before I left. So I think I brought 5 and I came back with 3. And you may be thinking, if you're a mathematician, if you only did 1 sig fig trade, you went with 5, came back with 3, I think you got scammed, mate. Well, technically no, because I did give Shy just 1 of these. The other one, again, later. Well, we'll get to that story. That's a fun story when we get to the Saturday stuff. Another loose parts bin stuff was this one. This one's clear so you can see it a bit better. My favorite types of loose parts bins are the ones where it's clearly just sets that people couldn't be bothered to part together. I think this was from Pop's Block Shop. And you can see there's old bits of mechs in here. There's a bit from one of the old Harry Potter books. Is that long piece there? There's like some micro fighters. Cool parts, just fun stuff. Nice bag, glad to have it. Brick Tactical. I did not get a lot of custom stuff. I got a ton of the complete Saga tiles because I love that game. I can't show you all the characters I got. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, I think 16 in total. So it wasn't cheap. But I can show you a couple of the ones I got that are not going to be related to what I do with them. Dexter Chexter, just funny character. Kiadimundi with my favourite version of his head. I prefer this over the one that LEGO actually release in sets. Gonk Droid for Gonklug, obviously. And then Boss Nass. More on him, a lot more on him later as well. This video is chaos. From the M&R shop, like the shed that he had, I helped a little bit to set some of that up, and I mean I spent maybe 5 minutes there opening some boxes. I got this little vending machine. I did get more custom stuff actually. I immediately lied, that's fun. It's a Blue Milk Popsicles little vending machine. That's cute. There is also some printed tiles in here. So you can see in the bottom, different M&R things. Cool enough. I got this poly bag. I don't know why. I just wanted the little creature thing. This is a Rhea and the Last Dragon poly bag. Haven't seen the film. I'm not going to see the film. Ah, more parts. An entire bag of the doors from the Harry Potter cars. Why did I buy this? This is just going to go in my Dirty Belster bag next year. I will use those. Grey slopes, trans yellow round things. Oh, these are actually cool. Trans blue jumpers. Nice, nice, nice. 2 bags of orange, dark orange ice cream cones. No use whatsoever for those. And more tan for secret project. Pin, forgot to show earlier, that was in the goodie bag. This bag here, this is my Dirty Belster mock, all smashed to bits. There should be a video on this already that you've seen that. That video is uploading tomorrow when I'm recording this. So give that video some love. It took ages to edit. If it's doing well, if it's not doing well, if it is doing well, thanks. I think we're all good to, no we're not. Yes, this bag here. This was another bulk parts bag. This was like I think 8 cups worth of parts. Now that sounds like a lot. They were quite small parts. I will show footage because I've got footage of me filling these cups. I was going ham. There was some great parts in here. Love it. Like nice round grey bits. X-Wing windscreen. A Knight's Kingdom helmet. Again, straight into Dirty Belster next year. I don't know why I was getting these parts, because I know they're useless. But yeah, that's fun. Okay, now we are on Saturday. Now Saturday is where I got, I think, my favourite things I got from Brickworld this year, by far. Because that was yard sale day, and it was also Ninjago concert day. So, if you've seen the short, that has been uploaded, and that bombed. So I went to the Ninjago concert, I had quite a bit of fun, and I got the poster signed by the band. They were so nice, man. I'm so happy I was able to see this. I've never seen an episode of the show still, but it was so cool. And I even got them to sign one of these plates here. So you can see that's one, and with more of those purple tiles, I got them separated so they don't smudge together. Like that one says the fold on it and the guy's signature. That's another signature, and that's the last signature. So these are super cool that I got them to sign some plates, and I will put those somewhere probably. That was cool, and so that was the Ninjago concert stuff I got. I was going to get a t-shirt, but the one I wanted was a lady size, and I think the biggest they had was a medium. I don't like to body shame, but I ain't a ladies medium. Yard sale time. No, before yard sale time, set drafts. I competed in 5 set drafts over the week, and I put them all into this box, an Indiana Jones box. You can see I even was able to nab one of the American ones with the piece count on it. Ooh, how exciting. So I won't spoil you because I will make my own video on set drafts. So I will just show you the bags and you will have to guess what sets they come from. As I said before, I was here for tan. I went to Brickworld for tan because I'm building a big tan mock soonish. Tan, not a lot of tan, but that's where I got the black plates that I ended up getting the guy to sign. Some tan. There's also another one of the set drafts in here. A much more limited amount of tan. The last one is just this set, which is inside the box. And again, more tan. And sticker sheets from one of the sets I got, which was not this one, but they also feature some tan stuff on them. There's a lot piling up. Anyway, yard sale. The yard sale was rammed. And another sig fig, they just pop up everywhere because I lost them all. Oh, I thought I'd tell that story. There is meant to be the Brickworld logo built in 1x2 plates down here. And also throughout the week, I kept my sig fig stood just on top of the badge. And hopefully to entice some people to sig fig trading. It didn't work. I was having so much fun moshing to the weekend whip that my entire badge snapped in half in 3 places, to the point where I looked down and what I was wearing was just that. Just the 3 1x6 bricks. I then looked at the floor and found these 2 bricks, the Brickworld and the I don't like sand. There's footage of us all running in a circle, which is probably somewhere. It was just before we started doing that, someone pointed down and say, "Oh, that's somebody's brick." And then I looked at my badge, and then I looked back at the floor and I go, "Oh, that's my brick."
Oh, somebody's brick! Let's go! Somebody's brick!
These someone very kindly put back onto the stage, so I was able to pick them up from there. Very kind of them. However, I was not able to recover. I just didn't know where it went. The stack of 1x2 plates or my sig fig. So technically I have sig fig traded because somebody out there has one of these. Whoever you are, you probably don't know me, but appreciate the figure. Yeah, that was the mosh pit lost brick badge story. That's one to tell the grandkids. Yard sale. Anyway, finally we're here. These are all the parts I got from the yard sale. I actually did get one set, which is I was not expecting to because I didn't want to buy sets because I'd have to bring them back. I got the Mandos N1 Starfighter complete with figures, $20. And considering I think it's a $60 or like a $70 set, I'll take that for 20, and I did, hence I've got it. Besides that, it was just parts and 2 things which I am definitely saving for last. Again, we're just going to show the camera briefly and chuck it into the abyss of parts we've got down here. Tank treads, liquorice grey, the small ones. Don't have these in light grey. Very glad to have them. A lot of these were from H2 Brick and 327 Brick, who had got these from the factories in Germany. The 1x2 half plate brick with a hole in them in white. Tan bricks, that one's got some nice stickers on them on each of them. Tan tile, the quarter cylinder ones, more of those. Wood bits, little bits of wood. These pieces, I don't know what the name is of them, but I didn't have any, so now I do. Black roller coaster carts, light blush grey roller coaster rails, olive green 1x1 plates, light flesh or light nougat 1x1 plates, and dark tan 1x1 plates. Grey little hinge pieces. This was actually the bag I got from 327 Brick, so I'll run through that one quickly. Tan tile, tan tile, tan tile, tan tile, tan tile, tan tile, light grey tile, and the rest is dark tan tile with the wood print on it. I'm making such a mess. Dark pink leaves. I don't know when I'm going to use these on anything. Nice to have. 1x2 plates in trans blue. More wood tiles. Dark blush grey 2x6. More tan tile. More tan tile. More grey tank treads. I finally got my hands on some of these plant pieces. The ones from the city sets. I've been looking for them for a nice little bit, and now I finally got some. Because they're a lot cheaper this way than they were to get them through Bricks and Pieces, because they were expensive on there. Also in Lugbulk they were expensive, so I didn't get any through there. And I'm happy I didn't, because I'd have been mad if I bought them on Lugbulk and then found them here for much cheaper. Tan tile, who could have guessed? A packet of pills. that shouldn't be in there. Safety warning printed tiles. I think the rest of this is all prints. No, they're not, because I've also got more of these grey pieces and the nougat 2-plate tall piece things. Security electrical sticker badges, always nice for Star Wars stuff. And then I got a ton of control panel prints, which you may be thinking, oh, of course, for Star Wars. But no, these are all off of the Galaxy Explorer set. The really nice white ones with like the classic space prints. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bags of those printed up. I will use them for something, maybe a Star Wars mock. I've just thought of something really cool I can do with those actually, so stay tuned. Yep, that's empty now. I did get a couple of figures as well. 6 figures. From least interesting to most interesting. Here we go. I got this guy from Indiana Jones. I'm on a bit of an Indiana Jones kick right now. Stay tuned for a future video. Didn't have this figure. Wanted this figure. Now own this figure. Yay! These 2 guys from Solo, I already have them, but they were really well priced and just cool to have. I got another pair of those. Nice. A couple of Rogue One figures. Radis. I already have a Radis, but for a project that I have after the, I don't know how to name it, after the tan one, this guy is going to be important for us. It's good to have another one. And then another one of these guys. Again, I have this figure as well. Is he yellowed? I think he's yellowed. Just the left arm and the left leg are yellowed. That's weird. But the main body mold's fine, so it was very cheap for that figure anyway. And then the coolest figure by far that I got was C-3PO. And you may be thinking, C-3PO is quite a boring figure. But it's the exclusive one from the UCS Landspeeder. I was never going to get that set. So it's cool that I've got the best C-3PO Legos ever made that is not over 500 quid. I got this for a crazy cheap price as well. To the point where I read it and I thought they would listed the figure wrong. I was talking to Firebird and I think we'd come to the conclusion that it's probably nabbed out of a Mexican factory. But I couldn't say that for sure, and what I don't know doesn't hurt me, so that can go there as well. I did get a pile of stickers. I got these 2 from Brick Hive. These are some of the art pieces that he sells. Death Trooper, Commander Cody, very nice. I got this from Brick Huntress, very nice as well. And I got this from Bricks Why Not. I didn't get this at the convention. She was actually the very first person that I met in Chicago. And by that I mean not in the convention center. I was taking pictures outside the Bean, and I was taking a picture of my lovely little llama mech. This lady comes up to me and says, "Oh, are you going to the Lego convention?" And I was like, "No, I just do this for fun." I didn't say that. Yes, of course. She's from Canada, and she handed me this sticker saying, "Oh, well, I'll see you there." And that was cute. Yeah, so that's where I got my first sticker there. Okay, I got 2 more things. We're still going. I got 2 more things from the yard sale. They are not Lego. This is unbelievable that I ended up getting this. Just for some reason, on one of the stands, I spotted this. I thought it was like a CD of like Jar Jar singing or something. It's not. It's a Jar Jar Binks 18 month collectible calendar, July 1999 to December 2000. Why was this made? It's still sealed in its packaging. It's 1999 copyrighted. This seal is older than I am. It costs $4.99, and I paid in 1999. I paid $5 for it. So they made 1 cent profit with inflation. They made a loss. I'll be the first to admit that. But looking around the table, I noticed they had 1 more item. And this last item is the pièce de résistance of all of this, of everything I got at Brickworld. Misa don't care about the Naboo. I bought this. Everyone meet Lil Nas. Boss Boss Nass, again released in 1999. This you were able to buy at Taco Bell, KFC, or Pizza Hut. It's just a cup that you put a drink in. I'm not drinking out of this because it's from 1999. I don't know who's been using it. It's got a nice little fact file about Boss Nass. It's officially licensed everywhere. That you can sit him on top, and you've got a nice little, you can drink out of Boss Nass little tail. Try to imagine someone just drinking out of this. That's psychotic. I love weird niche Star Wars characters, especially weird niche prequel characters. So, this guy, big fan. I was carrying, once I put my video mech, which was in my pouch, my video pouch, the entire convention on the table for display, I replaced him with this guy. I got a lot of interesting remarks and compliments.
I was wondering who was gonna buy Boss Nass today. You wanna see who bought him? Sam!
It's the best thing in the entire room.
At the LEGO convention, this is the best thing?
Absolutely.
You're so proud of your find?
I even met Rich Boy Jay, and we were laughing and quoted to each other, "Call me Nass because I'm the boss," which is the coldest bar in rap history, I think we can all agree. I did a bit of research into him, and let's just say I may or may not have... This is so embarrassing. I may or may not have another 7 on the way.
Hey, it's a couple of days later and the order came in and we've got the new guy. Some of these are insane, by the way. Right, from right to left. We've got R2-D2, he's got full-on legs. I don't know who I bought this from, but that leg is horrifically yellowed. Next up, Darth Maul, looking scary. He looks like a scary boy. Amidala herself, a wonderful, wonderful outfit. We've got Anakin with the pod racer, absolutely smashing. The shadow from my phone's getting quite annoying. Newt Gunray got a nice point. I love a weird character like Newt Gunray, great stuff. We'll save this one to last. Yoda, what a boy. And then we've got Mace Windu, who's whose eyes his eyes are so funny. So yeah, that's the new gang of characters we've collected for the Cup collection. I've just got 4 more to go, that being Jar Jar Binks, Watto, Captain Turples, and there's another one. I know they didn't make an Obi-Wan or a Qui-Gon for some reason. Who's the last one? It's... I'll put the names up on the screen who the last one is, but it's those 4. So yeah, back to the haul.
You best believe I'm completing the collection. Don't get it twisted. Don't get your planet core twisted. That was the Brickworld Chicago section. This is so long, oh my goodness. Let's blast through Logbook and then we can end this.
I'm just about to film the logbook section, which is in that box. Look at the state of this table, and that's just the Chicago stuff. As I said, the little Lathe all day stuff is a lot less plentiful. Right, I'm going to jam this all back in the bag, and then we're going to get started on the big boy box.
Okay, Logbook. I split the box upside down so it doesn't have my address on it, just in case that shows. Now, if you do not know what lug bulk is, it's bulk that you can buy through a lug. That's basically it at a discounted rate. My lug that I'm with, that I get lug bulk through, is Brickish, which is the biggest lug in the UK. Their lug bulk system is very complicated. You can pick out of 85 pieces, but 20 of them are picked with, through basic brick in 2 colors. Those 2 colors have to go through a 2-stage vote, and then all the other pieces, you have to nominate 5 pieces that you'd like to get. Every piece that's been nominated goes up into a list, and then you nominate 30 pieces that you'd like to see, and then the 65 with the most votes gets through to Logbook. It's very complicated, but here we are. And this is what I got. 4 32 by 32 base plates in dark blue. This is exclusive to the motorized lighthouse set. Not anymore. I've got 4 of them. Well, they are still exclusive, but I wasn't gonna get that set. Now I don't need to. Our 2 colors this year were dark bluish grey and dark green, which are very good colors for the stuff I like to build. So here is 300 dark bluish grey bricks in dark grey. Let's say there's 300 dark bluish bricks in dark grey. 2x4s, 300 dark bluish grey. 2x4s, 300 dark green. Is this a good thumbnail pose? Whatever. That might be the thumbnail, we'll see. 100 slopes, 2 tall ones. Rarer than you think, these ones, so I'm glad I've got those. Travis bricks, 100 in reddish brown. Very good for trees. Don't have a lot of those, so now I do. Snot bricks, the Brickheads one. I always am running out of these, so I'm very glad to get another 200 of them in light bluish grey. I would be amiss without buying 2x2 tile. This is 1,000. I've got, oh, these bags are very fun. Now you might be thinking, oh, these are just regular bags. Oh no, these are 1x5. Released a couple of years ago with the Almighty video. I don't have these in bulk until now. I've got 100 of each of them. Ingots, these are nice. 250 of these in dark green. No idea what I'm going to use them for. I've got quite a lot of dark green stuff, so dark green mock should be coming on the way at some point. It's not in the plan for the next year. I've got my mock planned for the next year pretty much. No dark green involved in that, so you'll see it eventually. Masonry, dark bluish grey, 300, dark green, 200. If I get like the same things, I'll typically go higher in the dark grey because I'll just use it in more stuff. Trees, I already said earlier, I've got the Travis bricks. I've got 250 of these little things, again, very useful for trees. Got 500 of the sandwich tiles in dark bluish grey. Always find a use for these. They're always really interesting to make nice little floor patterns out of. Now I've got another 500 to add to the collection. Very fun. This is a tiny little one. Oh, this is the, I don't know what the name of that piece is. Actually, I do know because it's got the name on the back. It's the half circle with knob 1x2 med stone grey. Sticking with the 1x2 theme, we've got, a lot of people call these bread loaf pieces because I think that's what they use them for in Minecraft. Another 100. Probably shouldn't have bought this one because I've been able to find quite a lot quite cheap since then. But if you don't know, fun fact about me, this is my favourite Lego piece. I'm pretty confident in saying that. The 1x2 rounded plate. Lifesaver in so many situations. This is the rounded L piece from the castle. I guess I can put a ton of these into like squares and make a nice little wall technique out of that. I can see that looking pretty cool. Probably what I'm gonna, I guarantee there's gonna be a wall in Morak that's got those. Morak is not dead, by the way. I don't know when this video is gonna come out in terms of relation to that. The plan is to get that done by September. I shouldn't be committing to so much, but I've got a convention that I'm going to with Morak, so yeah. Love this piece for different functions, for detail. The 1x4 teeth like gear train brick. Those are not a cheap piece on Bricklink, so very glad to get a load of those. I was talking about these in the stuff I got from the yard sale, but I didn't get any in light bluish grey because I've got 500 of them here. This is another pick for one of the best Lego pieces. Such a saviour in so many situations, even though they've only just come out. They are a saviour when paired with this piece. 250 of the too long bar. So useful, so useful. I'm shocked it took them this long to make this piece, but I'm very glad they did. We're going to go into foliage now. What's the least interesting foliage piece I've got? They're all quite interesting. I know what I'll show you. The one I said I had earlier. So I said I think I counted there's, 10 of these sand green leaf pieces. Well, that would have been exciting if I didn't just order another 150 of them. So a sand green forest should be on its way. I also did get a small version of the leaves as well. I got 300, my goodness. 300 of these. Lovely little bag. Speaking of sand green, I got the bamboo pieces, also from the Lighthouse set. 100, very nice. I will build something with sand green foliage. I have to. I've spent too much money on it to not do that. This was the thing they had in the lowest quantity for some reason. They had 10 of the brown bush from the Rocket Raccoon mech. So I've got 10 of those. Those are always fun bushes for like underneath palm trees, things like that. These, ooh, it's a nice prickly grass. This is the 5-stem piece, I believe. 200 of those in dark green. Not too shabby. 750 of the, we're starting to get into the big quantities as well. 750 of these ones. The three leaf plate in dark green. Lovely little sleeves out of that. Then there's the ridiculous one. This could be up for evidence in my mugshot. This is 2,000 of the 3-leaf piece in olive green. This is a piece I've been waiting for to come out in this color for years. So when it launched in that Groot set, I was like, whoa mama, I am waiting for those to go on bricks and pieces. And then they were on lug bulk, and I was like, whoa mama, I am waiting for lug bulk to ship. It takes a good few months. I think it was November or October. November, December when we started the lug bulk process, and it's just coming here at the end of June. So it takes a while, And the last piece, the certainly not least piece, a piece that I did not initially intend to get so many of when I started, but I better find a use for these because these were not cheap. These support beams in light bluish grey. This should help to massively strengthen up a load of mocks that I've got going on. I can think just around the sides of Morak, these could be fantastic. My other different mocks I've got going, these could be so cool. I've got 80 of them, which is a weird quantity. Look at them all on the side, there's tons and tons. That is going to make a strong wall. I think there's 16 bricks tall each, with loads of different Technic connection points. That's the box. I don't know why I did that. And that's lug bulk. And that's the end of this whole video. This was insanely long, right? I don't know, I've just been talking to the camera, I'm losing my voice. Thanks for watching. As I said, I don't do haul videos unless it's something special. This video is going to look so weird just on the channel, just like this 40, 50 hour long video. I don't know how long it's going to be, it's insane. Yeah, thanks for watching, peace.